Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. As I say, folks, what you have to understand is the BBC have to change eventually in time. It's just a matter of time, like the public understand their rights and what you can do at your front door if they come knocking on your front door. And that them days will change when people know what to do. And it's entirely up to you whichever way you go about the TV license, whether you blag them off or want to pay. It's entirely up to you, whichever way you want to go. It's entirely up to you, whichever way you want to go. Whichever way you want to go, it's up to you, mate. Yeah, some idiot with his son. Can't see a thing with the sun, of course, a very, very powerful sun. As I say, it's up to you, folks, whichever way you want to go with it. I'm here just trying to document it all for you so that you have a choice to make up your plans, what you want to do. Whatever plans you think is best for you. In my case, at the moment, it works out for me. What I'm doing, becoming license free like Inspector C, and doing the declaration each year works for me. It may not work for everybody. That's entirely up to you how it works. You know, whether it's good or bad, it's up to you. Everybody's got their own choice where they want to do it. One more thing, of course, obviously, the more people get aware that you can't get fined unless you give them information they want. You know, you have to have evidence to get a magistrate to get a warrant, search warrant to come into your house. Now, the black belt barrister is very, very good on all the ins and outs of what you can and can't do with the TV licensing, and he's very, very good. He's more or less very, very helpful knowing your legal, where you stand legally, and that's what you need to know, folks, legally where you stand. And when they confront you at the front door, you know what to do. That's why I do a lot of videos on the battleground with the front door, because it's the main part where they're going to come into contact with you. It's the only place they can get to get evidence, whichever way they want to do it. But if you just stand your ground and say no thank you, goodbye, shut the door, there's nothing they can do. They're just salesmen. They've not got any authority whatsoever. They're not a bailiff. You know, they'll try other tactics to try and make you sign something, but don't let them do that. Just say no thank you, don't sign anything, you're not agree to sign anything, and just shut your door on them. That's all you need to do, folks. If you do that, I'm sure the days of the TV licenses coming to your front door will end, because they'll have to realise, like the detective vans many years ago, the detective van situation did work. People thought they did work and they could detect things, but of course that was all fear and lies. And like I said, eventually the people on the front door who'd come onto the front door, you'll get to know them and you'll say no thank you, shut the door, and they'll have no authority whatsoever. They're not enforcement officers, they're just salesmen, just trying to sell you a license or make you buy one. Something you don't need, you don't want it, you don't have to pay for it. Anyway, folks, thanks again for all the new people, and I'll see you. Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. just at my local doctor's now, just trying to get me some medication for my teeth and stuff, and trying to get something sorted out with my teeth. But anyway, back to the BBC. Yeah, thanks to all the new subscribers to the channel. I wanted to do a couple of more videos over the weekend, but obviously one or two complications and I couldn't do it. But thanks everyone for subscribing, because obviously the situation with the BBC now is, the situation is basically, there's a lot of people not watching and not paying for the license. They may be watching in their own way, that they don't require a license as much as they used to do because they're not watching as much. So they try new things out. Well, we don't need a license, you know, we're not watching. So, you know, it's £175 roughly. It's going to be £170 coming up this April. And there's a lot of people trying to say, well, yeah, they'll see on YouTube years and years ago that, you know, if you stop paying your license, you know, what happens to you? What happens? And of course, normal things are with years and years ago, people were a bit more scared and not as brave. They used to be like Inspector C. You know, you can fight back. You don't have to have a license. If you're not watching, you're not paying, you don't have to have a license. So there's a new wave of people, if you like, coming into not paying the TV license. So for all the new people who come into TV licensing, the new people who want to cancel, it's quite simple, the best way of doing it. Now, obviously, I've done it my way on my channel because I want people to ring up, get the declaration, and become legally license free, like Inspector C. You're legally license free. Now, the other way you can do it is obviously blag the letters by just, well, not replying to letters which you will get once you've cancelled your direct debit. You'll get a reminder month after month. There's no other way. It just happens. That's the way it happens, that way, folks. Now, the way I've done it on here is to make my declaration. Now, you don't have to do it that way, but for me, it works. Personally, for me, it works out fine. I get that situation and I'm happy with it, you know. As you can see, imagine your front door, and your front door is behind me now, as I said, which it is, if I edit this video. What you've got to understand is, there's one thing you've got to understand. They're not a bailiff. They're not an enforcement officer. They're salesmen. That's three things. The next thing is, you open the door to them. If you don't want to open the door to them, you get a camera and you can just not answer the door. But the main thing, once you answer the door, you just say to them, hello, yes, who are you? And they'll tell you, I'm from the capital BBC, representing the BBC, to sell you a licence, or want to come in. They'll try and come in and catch you out, or try and make you buy a licence off them. They've got so many ways of selling you a licence. But you just say, no, thank you, goodbye, shut the door, and it's goodbye to them. That's all you need to do, folks. That's all it is. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Don't antagonise them. That's three things. The next thing is, you open the door to them. If you don't want to open the door to them, you get a camera and you can just not answer the door. But the main thing, once you answer the door, you just say to them, hello, yes, who are you? And they'll tell you, I'm from the capital BBC, representing the BBC, to sell you a licence, or want to come in. They'll try and come in and catch you out, or try and make you buy a licence off them. They've got so many ways of selling you a licence. But you just say, no, thank you, goodbye, shut the door, and it's goodbye to them. That's all you need to do, folks. That's all it is. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Don't antagonise them. Yes, folks, it's important, if you're liking the video, to give us a thumbs up, a like, share with other people, pass the message on. You're quite welcome to do that. The more people who you know, ring up and cancel the license, get the two-year exemption, like Inspector C. That's all I'm here for. And of course, you know, that's what it's about. And subscribe to the channel helps my channel grow, and of course I thank you for that. And that's very nice of you to subscribe if you're liking the content or it's been useful to you. Leave comments and tell me if it's made a difference for you, and I will try and improve myself as well, try and make a video more interesting for you to sort of understand. Anyway folks, like I said before, thank you again. And I say give us a like, and that's the best thing to do, get my channel moving again, you know, sort of into the algorithm, how YouTube works. I don't really know exactly how it works, but the more thumbs up you get, the more likes, the more people watch the video, you know, that's how it works. So anyway, thank you if you are doing that at this point here in the video. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. So thank you for subscribing to the channel, helping me getting some crunchy nut. It's great, you know, and that's what it's about, helping me get some crunchy nut. It'd be great. And like I said, you know, nothing's going to change. I'm still going to do the same thing, maybe a bit more interesting, but like I said, with some live shows with people, various people. I'm not going to mention names because I said it's something I have to find out, because I'm at the stage where I've got a green screen. I've got a green screen. That's it. It's green. That's all I've got at the moment. I've got to work out how to use it, how to go on to a live show and all the rest of it. And of course, it's maybe in a month or so, maybe I'll be able to do it, so something like that. But anyway, folks, thanks again for everybody who's left some comments and subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. It means a lot, because I say hopefully I can help people, and that's what it's all about. Somebody who can save themselves £180 a year, something like that. What's going to be £170 or something like that. What's going to be when it goes up in April. It may go up a bit more. You just don't know yet in the budget. You just never know what's going to go on, because they get paid by direct debit. Don't forget your direct debit. You're paying double. You're paying £6 a week when you're paying direct debit. So they're getting money, extra money all the time from you. But like I said, it's going to be more. It's going to be about £7 a week they'll be taking out your bank, because that's what they like to do, more money from your bank account. Anyway, folks, like I said, I hope everybody has a great new year. I'm just getting over, like I say, a bad chest infection, but I'm on the mend now. And I thank everybody like who subscribe to the channel and helping the channel, helping an old man out like myself, which I'm getting old now. And of course, getting my crunchy nut. Don't forget that, my crunchy nut. Anyway, folks, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Thanks again.